right off the bat, we should say hi. It's the Todd and Erin Daily Stream.
Yeah, I know you missed that all of yesterday's show. The one that you spent on the couch, where you might still be again tonight.
So anyway, the point being is that
he scared me in the graveyard yesterday, and so I haven't forgiven him yet. Moving on.
Awesome, and it's on video forever. So we went to Disneyland. We broke down. We took our 7-year-old and our 18-year-old Zachy, and we went to Disneyland, and we had a wonderful time. A wonderful time.
Thank you very much, Lisa, for the tickets. It was incredible.
You.
Disneyland and California Adventure. I am almost to the point I like California Adventure better. And I know that's unusual, but
There's too many memories. There's too many memories.
I know, but they keep evolving in California Adventure. There's always something new.
We haven't been there in a long time, and Erin noticed something right off the bat is they rent scooters now. Kind of like the ones at the supermarket, but a lot cooler.
Now, here's the thing with scooters is that I love the fact that there's so many people now that could never get out before. They'd never had the opportunity to go to these places and do these things.
And walk.
And now they have,
right.
Because they physically were not able to, but now they have this incredible opportunity.
Right.
Amazing opportunity. But then there were also 3 women I saw who were all wearing athletic leggings and stretch pants, and they were all power walking down the boulevard to get to Disneyland. And then each one of them checked in. Got a scooter.
I would so do this.
Lounged back like this, put their hand on, and started steering like they were driving a caddy down Route 66. It was like, what? Just because they didn't want to,
I'm gonna do it. I can walk, but I'm gonna do it at one of the crosswalks leading across the street from going into Disneyland. Remember, 80-year-olds are behind something that has a throttle on it. And
something they may not know about yet, and like handbrakes and steering.
There is no training whatsoever. And I heard at least 3 times going to the hotel to Disneyland, the words yelled out by older people, "Mom!" as they rolled over people.
That one lady knocked over 8 kids like bowling pins. It was amazing.
So that's an issue that Erin had. I had a realization.
Tell me.
That I didn't know. And we've talked about it. When Disney gets really packed, the kids start getting a little, and at one point, I think I've realized why. And at one point, my laces came undone on my shoes, and I had a moment, and I could do it, and I bent down, and I was tying my shoe. So the average person, little one, is, I'm going to say about this tall.
Like rib cage high.
And that's how tall I am when I kneel down and I'm tying my shoe. And I look around, and this is why your kids freak out at Disneyland in those crowds, is all there are crotches and butts. That's all there is. And then this little light of blue sky up above. And that's what you're dragging them through. I had no idea.
I literally picked up Zoe at one point and just held her even though she's 7, because it's like, I don't even know what you're seeing down there, honey, but I want you to at least have a shot at like...
Butts is swinging, and you're in line, and you're close, and it's just so... If you go to Disneyland, be aware.
This is what your kids are going through. Maybe get them some stilts.
Or wait till they're 19. That's another thing. The other thing we saw, it sounds like we're picking on people right now. Comfort animals.
I just think this is the new century. I think that we're seeing the new century differences.
Right, comfort animals at Disneyland. Okay, first of all, a place with thrill rides. Anxiety-causing thrill rides, and a Chihuahua. Now, I'm not doubting that comfort animals are a good thing, and some people really need them, and it's a great thing.
And once again, this gives them an opportunity to be able to go out and function.
That's true.
Without maybe being drugged to the gills, and I respect that.
But that Chihuahua did not look really good after it got off Space Mountain. It was peeing. Doing a little Chihuahua thing.
I love the little dog thing when they shake and pee anyway, but
who doesn't?
It's like, do we really want to force them into it? The dog is the one that needed a volume after that, and it was very sad.
So we will now confess to you. May I
of course.
do this?
We're the worst parents in the world. I think you already know that. It's not like it's that big a shock, but
You do the traveling, you do the airplane, you get here, you get the Uber, you get to the Uber, you come out, the dog comes out and goes crazy, and you pat the dog and love the dog and all this stuff, and then it's like, all right,
are these
Zoe,
security dogs? What are you
Zoe, please, go brush your teeth. And she starts dilly-dallying, and she's like, well, I don't know.
I'm not tired yet.
We had been home precisely 4 hours until we started guilting her about us taking her to Disneyland. 4 hours.
Okay, I would like to point out to any parent, though, if
4.
you had been traveling, doing everything, and dealing with your kids, and finally getting home and you're exhausted, and then they start in on this, I dare any parent, I don't care how good you are, to not fling this back in their faces.
Forever.
Oh, yeah, no, but I mean, no, it started right off. It was like, we took you to Disneyland, and now you won't brush your teeth.
Are you telling me, Missy?
She still didn't brush her teeth, but I felt like, we had lowered ourselves to a different standard of parenting that made me feel a little dirty.
And the other thing that I realized, and Erin and I got, once in a while, we get to vacation, just her and me, because, well, we don't like children. And we went to New Orleans.
Someone's going to believe you when you say this stuff.
What?
That we don't like children. We like our children.
Most of the time. So we went to New Orleans, and we love it there. And, there's certain places we don't like going very often, too. And one would be Bourbon Street. And then I noticed on our vacation in Disneyland that they look a lot alike.
There are some striking similarities.
Walking down, well, take a look. All right, so here we are, and we're walking down a street. All right.
Okay, sure.
Now I want you to look, and okay. So what we're looking at now, do you think that's Bourbon Street
or Disneyland?
or Disneyland? Now that lady has 2 large things.
Okay, yeah,
but she's getting beads. So that
okay, well that tells us one thing.
That's going to be Bourbon.
Sure.
I think.
I don't.
But you see what I mean? Everyone walks kind of the same way in those
There's
little
one.
groups.
There's a lot less vomit on that one, so I'm guessing that's Disneyland.
I'm thinking so.
Yeah,
And
much cleaner.
That person's staggering a little bit.
Yeah, but he just got off Space Mountain, so that could be. Yeah, see, because there's the entrance right there. Yeah,
so
that is really.
So there's
from
no
this
way to tell.
angle, it is really hard
There's
to tell.
no way to tell.
That's really funny.
All right. So anyway, did you know that today, just for your information, if you're living in the year 2018, that today is Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
And coming up next, Erin has got the decisive information about the candy you like and
what it says about you.
What it says about you. We'll be back.
The Todd and Erin Daily Stream is brought to you by PC Laptops, with desktops and laptops starting as low as $7.99 with a lifetime parts and service warranty. They fix phones too. Go to PCLaptops.com. And by Brio Technologies. They rent, sell, and install audiovisual components, including professional sound, lighting, video, and intercom systems, components, projectors, interactive whiteboards, and classroom audio systems. Just go to BrioAudiovisual.com.
All we have to think about now,
Psychological breakdown.
candy.
No, I'm a room mother for Zoe, so I'm about to go down and
Hang on, this will mess up your microphone. Okay, go ahead.
I'm about to go down to Zoe's 2nd grade class. I'm the room mother, so we're doing crafts today and a little Halloween party.
They're letting you go back?
I
That's
know,
nice.
right? That's the restraining order thing is done,
nice.
and that's important. But it's funny because I always scope out the kids in her class, like who's the potential future serial killer, and
Right.
who's going to be president of the United States, and who's going to be the next PTA. You just kind of wonder personality-wise. So I thought I would.
By the way, this is not fun size. Ask your wife. Not fun size. Go ahead.
The important thing is this. I thought I would just do a little psychological breakdown of the kids while I was down there today.
Cool.
So
Okay.
you would be amazed at what you can tell about people based on the candy they pick out of the bowl at Halloween.
Should I pick out what I like first, and then you can see if
I
it's
think
true?
you should.
Okay. Number 1 choice.
Really?
Got it.
That actually does not surprise me about you at all.
Reese's Butterscotch. Am I right? Mike, our cameraman. Here, catch. Here we go.
All
there
right.
you go.
Wait a minute. I had it. Where are you? Here you are.
All right.
Here we go. You are a free spirit. You march to the beat of whatever instrument you want to. You have a strong sense of self and enjoy being around people who challenge you. You're in an artistic field or you're a lawyer. You've thought about going paleo once or twice, but decided it wasn't for you. All right, Mike, which is yours?
Yeah, he got the same thing.
Oh, that
yeah,
explains
he's
oh so
not
much.
paleo.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Let's say that you picked out the 3 Musketeers.
Okay.
All right, 3 Musketeers, you're a hero. You are super humble and you're unassuming, so not everyone knows how great you are.
Right.
You probably work at a hospital or with animals in some capacity, and in your downtime, you like drinking a glass of red wine and reading long books.
This sounds like a
In
thing
another
in
life, you'd be a
Penthouse.
Russian literature professor.
I like warm fires and walks on the beach.
I know certain people who I would be waiting because I know they'd pick this one. Butterfingers. You're a little
Butterfingers.
clumsy. You tend to lose stuff or drop stuff unexpectedly. Your
Really?
favorite show is The Simpsons and you identify with Bart. You were kind of a bully in high school, but you grew out of that phase and now you're a sweet, caring person.
So this is literal, right? So Snickers. You like dirty jokes, right? Because you snicker. And by the way, on the Butterfingers, there is a correct way to eat these. Do not bite down on them. Gently chew on them lightly. Otherwise, you get them. They just stick
The burst, yeah.
in your teeth. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, this is me, and that's so sad. Candy corn. You probably need braces. Remember when you went to the dentist last time and he kind of hinted that your teeth are rotting? Maybe you need to start taking him seriously and avoiding Halloween altogether. Yeah, Smarties. Now, Smarties shock me because Smarties I don't feel like even count as a candy, and especially not at Halloween. That's like a punishment.
No, as a kid, they were pretty good, though.
But if you like Smarties, you're the quiet, loving type. You treat everyone around with you with respect. You're an introvert. You buy fresh cut flowers on Sunday, make big batches of food in your slow cooker. Nothing brings you greater joy than when a close friend just texts you to check in.
May I?
Because you haven't left the house for 6 months.
May I wrap this up? May I?
Don't you want to know about the toothbrushes? Because that's a good one.
You're giving out toothbrushes, those people?
My mother's a nutritionist. She gives out toothbrushes.
Slice their tires.
You're the Debbie Downer of your friend group. You complain a lot about things and find joy in crushing people's ideas and dreams. At night, you fantasize about cleaning your apartment or making to-do lists. You don't like pets, but you have a lot of plants in your apartment, including a few ferns that you love dearly. I'm going to post this, by the way, on Facebook if you want to take a look at the list yourself because it's very troubling.
If you like Necco waivers, you're going to die alone. So
That's not even canned. I'm not even sure there's anything that's an identifiable edible nutrient in Necco wafers.
It's a horrible thing. So
They're
anyway,
disgusting.
to wrap this up, we start off with Disneyland. We're going to end with Disneyland. If you haven't been there in a while, how about a ride on the huge roller coaster, front seat?
And it was absolutely wonderful. And taking the kids there was like a dream come true.
We didn't swear.
At least for them, it was incredible.
We didn't swear during this, right?
I don't think so.
We'll see you tomorrow on the Todd and Erin Daily Stream.
Scream!